Okay. My microphone wasn't working for a bit. All right, and then I need to prop this up, but it's probably not going to work. Let me see if this will be enough. Enough prop. That's all right if not. Okay, so kind of want to talk about Canva tonight just a little bit, and like how I use it. I have the pro version. I'm not really 100%. I'm going to move this. That's going to bug me. I'm not 100% sure how much it was, to be honest. I don't know. I don't know how much I pay monthly. Or if maybe I bought it yearly. I don't remember because I don't think I get charged for it monthly. But I have the pro version. You don't need the pro version. You can totally do it off of the regular version. You don't need all the extra stuff if you don't want to. But this is one of the biggest apps that Scentsy consultants use, along with the Over app, okay? So I'm by no means a pro, but I use it for everything from labeling to banners right here for Facebook, for everything, okay? So I'm going to go back to the home screen and show you kind of like the basics. Now, the more you do it, the more you play with it, the better you're going to be at it. I promise you. I know it seems intimidating, but it's not. Let me exit out of all of these. All right. So right here, your phone and your computer are going to be like very different as far as like how it looks when you log in. But this is like the main gist of it. Okay. Up here, you have presentations, social media, videos, whatever you want to choose. What I do, I typically, you can see here in all my designs, these are the designs that I have created, or people have like these. People have shared with me, okay? This one was shared. This one I made. So I think this one I made, okay. So a lot of these, go lay down. A lot of these are just ones, like I said, that are shared or that I've made. I'm going to show you how I come up with these ideas when I do them and like, you know, how to do certain things. So, for instance, let's see here. What do I want to do? Okay, for a label. Okay, so for a label for this one right here. So, Sunburst Bamboo. What I did last night, I don't have the labels with me, but what I did last night was I created all of these labels. So I make them on Canva, I save them, and then I print them to an Avery 5160, address labels for everything. 5160, that's where you get all of this information, right? This label right here, it's a 5160 address label. So I will make it on Canva, and then I kind of just like, I did the All Is Well collection, and I just changed the name and did all these and added this in, right? But you might be asking, well, how do you know the correct size? How do you know what exactly to use? So for this, for a label, 5160, I want to say it's 2x4 or 2x5. See, I don't even know. Let me see. Let me see if it tells me. It's probably not going to tell me. If I do resize, what it'll tell me. Okay, so it's a 6x2. So it's 6 inches wide, 2 inches tall. That's how tall the Avery labels are, okay? So what I do when I go to create something, I will figure out, like for instance, this one I made on Canva, okay? It just says, thank you for shopping small and supporting our business every month. I don't do this anymore, but this is how I would do them. And I would just create it on Canva, add my images, save it. So for something like this, a regular like photo print 4x6 card, okay? 4x6 or whatever. Yeah, it's a 4x6 photo. You would do this, right? You would go to your home. This is starting from scratch. Like, Courtney, I want to create a simple thank you card like this. I want to create a flyer. I want to create something for Facebook, and you want to do something as simple as this. You would go down here or up here to custom size, okay? Click it. You can change this to inches, and you can do 4 inches wide by 6 inches tall. Okay? Enter. And it will literally put this right here for you, right? Come on, see? So you can search templates if you want to do a certain template. This is what I do for like my monthly newsletters and stuff. So you can search for templates. You can get ideas. You could like, okay, for instance, like this. I like that. I'm gonna choose this, right? And it fits it perfectly, and you have the option to do whatever you want with it, right? So you can, if you don't want this to be as blunt, or you can move it around, you just take this and you just simply move it to wherever you want. And then if you wanted to, let's say, make it lighter, you can do the transparency and bring it down or bring it higher. Whatever you want to do. Like say I wanted to make it lighter because up here I want to do, let's see, January. Let's put January because I need to do my banner still for our group. So maybe I want to see this more, and so I want this to be lighter, right? So you can play around with everything. You can make this bigger, move it around. My computer's running slow and I don't know why. And that way I can sit down on top. You see how it's like, now it's like faded behind it. So you can do whatever you want. Or let's say, for instance, you want to put this one. Okay, you see how you're doing this right here? You could put it send or bring forward, would bring it in front of the January. You see how it just goes right over? But you could also do, for instance, you could do it behind. I'll do it again. Send backward, and it'll go behind January, right? Okay, so I'm going to leave that alone down here, but let's just say I like this and I want to keep it regular. Let me do that normally. But I want to see January more, and I want January to be really, really big right here. Then what I can do is I can go over here to elements. Now, Pro versus the regular, you're gonna have access to certain things. You won't have access to everything, okay? So let's just say, I don't even know. Let's just say I want to do, I don't even know what to search. Scribble. It might give me what I'm kind of looking for. I want something like this, but rectangle like that. Okay. So let's say I want this, and I want this to go behind January. Let's make this bigger, and let's put it, oh, it's already behind it. Cool. Let's just say I want that, and I don't want this anymore. Bring that down here. But I do want January centered. That little line will tell you it's centered. Same thing when I move this around. It's going to tell me, nope, that's centered. And then, will you stop moving January? There we go. It'll tell me when it's good. Right there. It's centered. But I want to change the color, right? So then I would go right here to where the black is, and let's just say I want to do red, or I want to do this darker color. So you can pick whatever color you want to theme it. And then let's say the words, I want to do a different color. And so I'm doing right here, text color. And I want to change this one. Be creative and make everything your own. I can just do simply black or gray. Right, that's kind of cute. Okay, so that's kind of how you do, forward and backwards. If this would have been in front of it, and if I would have added it and like that, you just click it and do send backwards. Okay, so there's that. You can add images. You can literally go over here and add whatever you want. So if you wanted to do uploads, right? Maybe you have a picture from your phone or from, Scentsy's website or whatever. You can simply, you can go to the workstation, type in, let me show you. You can go to, I don't know why my computer is being so slow. I can hear the motor running. So, I wish I could block my PRV. Okay, it's blocked. So I want to do, let's do Luna Wax, right? Wax bar. Let me see the pop-up wax bar. You have to play around sometimes. Okay, cool. So you could type in whatever you want, right? If I want to find a Luna wax bar, maybe you have to put in Scentsy bar. Maybe I should put in Luna. Now look, all the products with Luna pop up. Okay, so let's just say I want to do one with hand soap. I don't know. It's going to download here, right? Download. And I'm going to go, I can save it, or it's in my download folder, so I'm not worried about it. And I can do upload media. Being nice and slow. I can go to recents, or I can go to downloads, one of the two. And, oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Let me pull it from here. Yep, Luna. Okay, so then here it is. Uploading. And all I have to do is just drag it. Okay. So something like that, right? I could totally do something like that. I'm going to delete this one. And let's just say at the bottom of this flyer, I want a Luna hand soap. I don't know why, right? Something like this. You can make it whatever you want, right? Whatever you want. So this is kind of cool and how you kind of play around with it. Now, so this is what I do. Templates, this goes back to like my main, actually home, sorry, home. My main area. All right, so all your designs. Now, this is my new thank you. This is the one that I had talked about, 2 weeks ago. My new thank you mail system that I'm doing. And what I'm planning on doing is updating it every, I don't know, every week or two maybe. I'll print out a few and kind of like highlight the new things that are happening in the Scentsy world. So, for instance, the All Is Well collection drops next week, right? So what I want to do is go to Scentsy Success. I'm going to type in All Is Well, and all the bars should pop up. Like that. See? You can get all the bars like this. You can get them individual like that. Whatever you want to do. I'm going to do... It already has images for us. So I'm going to do this one, download. And so this pops up. Okay, I like that. So we'll save it. All is well. Okay, now go back. And this is my page. So this is simply if you were to go to home and create your own, you would just type in US letter. Because what I want to do is I'm printing this out. I don't have one because I used them all today. I'm printing this out to an entire page, front and back. And from now on, my mail outs are going to consist on one piece of paper. This is going to have everything I need, right? And what I want to do is I'm folding it 3 ways. So it'll be folded like this. I'll show you guys in a minute. And that way you'll see what I'm talking about. So this is what I did. I created this by myself. And every month I'm going to switch out a picture. I'm going to switch out what I want right here, right? What's happening this week. So for instance, this was, this is the new warmer, the new wax dropping this week. So, this is good information. But I want to delete this now because what did I just do? That's not what I wanted to do. Courtney. Delete this. Okay, that's why, because I deleted the whole page. Up here, delete. Delete. And I want to drop in and talk about the All Is Well collection because this was for everyone in January about what's happening. Our spring and summer collection dropping 2/1, so I wanted everyone in January to know that the collection was coming up. But now we have the All Is Well collection dropping next week, and I want to put that in here. So go to uploads, same thing, upload media. I'm going to try to stay ahead of my slow computer. That is something that someone shared with me, but that's not what I want on here. So upload the media, and we're going to do recent. Saved is right here. Okay, and it's going to pop up right here. So double click it, it'll pop it over here, and I'm just going to resize to my liking, whatever I want. I leave it blank where it says thank you always because I want to write in there. I want to handwrite in there. So I add that twice. I'm going to put this right in here. Okay. Nothing fancy. Doesn't need to be crazy. And then you can update this to say let me zoom that in. All right, so our spring and summer 2020. Let's see. And I don't know what I want to say. We'll just do a mock one. This is going to be permanent. Okay, and I'll just talk about All Is Well collection is dropping next, I think it's next Friday or next Monday, one of the two, whatever. This is not going to be permanent. I just want to show you guys, right? Okay, so maybe I'll say something along the lines of like, what's dropping next week, what's happening, and I'll just update this every week. I'll print out like 10 a week. I mean, it's 10 pieces of paper, and this is what I do, right? And let's just say, okay, I have this, but I want to point to the All Is Well collection. And so I'm going to go over here to Elements. We're going to click, or we're going to go search here, and I'm going to put an arrow. Very, very simple. Arrow. So I just want to point this way, and I can change the color of it to whatever I want, pink or orange. It's probably not cute. We'll do black or red or whatever that is. I'll minimize it, and I'll put it right next to like, that's the All Is Well collection, right? And then I have down here, hosting, joining. You can change whatever you want. I have Scentsy Club info, Snapbrag tag. Okay, I made all this. Now, I shared this with you guys. So if you're ever like, you made something really cool, you want to share it with somebody, but what happens is if you don't share it the correct way, when they go to click on your link, they can actually, like, you could literally sit here, and if I shared it the wrong way, I can watch somebody edit my entire thing. So you have to share it the correct way, okay? So if you want to share this, like, share the template, okay? You're not sharing this. You're sharing a template for someone else to click on and make their own. You would go up here to the three dots or on your phone, and you would click share link. I think it's this way on here. Okay, and then, see, I don't want this. I want... It's not what I want. Oh, here we go. Share right here. Share. Okay. So right here in share, it'll say share a link to edit. If you copy this link where it says share a link to edit and you click right here and you share it to somebody or you share it to a whole director's page or whatever, anyone that clicks on that link will take them directly to this screen right here and they will edit your stuff, okay? So if you just want to say, if you want to make something or you make something and you're like, okay, I made this, but I want to share it with everybody else, you can do share link to use as a template. So what that does, I will take this, copy the link, right? And you share it with somebody, and when they click on it, they are able, it brings them direct, it shares just this template. Like, it gives them this, and they can change it, and it won't mess with yours. Does that make sense? So make sure when you're sharing something that somebody can edit, it is a share template, not a straight share edit, okay? So I share this on the director pages and stuff, and a lot of people are using it, which is great, and they're editing the colors, the fonts, making it their own. Every month, like I said, I'm going to switch my picture up, and it'll be good to go. So if I want to print this out, all right, I'm good. I want to print this, you know, front and back. I'm going to go here. Typically, you know, you go to download, right, to go save it. You would typically save it as a PNG, okay, either a PNG, not an SVG unless it's like, I wouldn't do SVG. Usually it's PNG, okay? Now, but this one I want to print out. It's a little bit different. I want to print this one like how it is and whatnot. So I'm printing this. So PDF print is what I want. I'm going to download it. It's going to pop over here to my downloads. Well, at least it should. Yep. I'll pop up here. Just a second, into a preview. Now, this is how I print this out, okay? This is what I'm sending to my customers. This is how I print it. Now, the way that I want it to fold, I've explained this in previous videos. I have to flip this second page right here. So I would just go up here and flip my bottom page. That way my top page is still good. My bottom is flipped. And I'm going to print it. And I'm going to show you how it prints, okay? You can print this on cardstock. I'm doing regular paper, two-sided, print it. And I will show you how it prints out. X6, I'm not going to do that again. But again, I'm going to edit this every time a new release is dropped. And that way when I do thank you mail, it's being sent out and people are like really up to date on stuff. But I just can't keep up with, you know, if you can see my drawer down here. This drawer down here has like, I have like 500 of like different kinds of things that every month I go to do mail outs. I just can't do anymore. I don't want to do it. It's too much for me to keep up with, so it's not happening. Now, I'm waiting for it to print out. All right, so it prints out like this, okay? Front, And if I flip it this way, it's upside down. That's how it's supposed to be. Now, I'm going to, let's see if I can get this pointed down. I want this on top, snap brag tag. So you literally just do, I'm sorry, hold on, I lied. We're going to do a Scentsy clip down here. And then this one goes on top. Now look. Okay. So now it shows snap brag tag, right? Snap brag tag. And then when you open it, it's, you know, thank you for joining, or thank you for ordering with me. What's happening? Host and join. Okay. This is not my key. I still text them individually. And then, but again, when they flip it, it also have right here, Scentsy Club info, right? Like this. Okay. So, but that way I can put this in an envelope like this, and they get it like that. They have my my VIP and my Instagram, right? It's my Facebook, my customer page, and then a thank you. So that's how I'm posting those. That's gonna be my thank you from here on out. That's kind of the gist of how I do that. Now, if I went to, I don't want to go to templates, Courtney. Go home. Let me get out of all these, because something's slowing my computer down. It's probably me recording, honestly. Close. And I closed both. No, I didn't. Okay. So, all your designs. Now, I kind of have like a baseline for my Facebook parties as well. So, if I want to go to like my Facebook here, I'll show you. Every Facebook party that I do, the banner gets a certain thing for the host. Let me see if I even load. Okay, so groups. Come on. Come on. All right, so for instance, like Krista and her Scent Social. Man, my computer is struggling. All right, so you see how her banner has something up here? Everyone's banner has something in my phone number on here. It's very easy for everybody. So what I do is I change it every month when I do parties. Last month was a different banner. Every week it's a different color, but I just don't have time to sit here and do 10,000 different banners for everybody anymore. I'm just not doing it. So I have something like this once it pops up. Okay. And I would just change it based on the host. That's it. I just change it. But see, it's acting so slow. So let's say, you know, like next week I am doing, whose party am I doing next week? I have a few. Let's just say I want to change this. So the 3 parties I have this week have this color, right? And then let's say next week, oh my gosh, it's driving me nuts. Stop it. All right, so next week I have Taylor and somebody else. So I'll just change it, and then I'll change the background color up here to something, I want a different color. I want it to be lighter, pink. Next week is pink. I don't know. Okay? So I will do that, and I will simply just download it, and we'll save it as a PNG. Okay? Download. And then I can go upload that to my Facebook banner. So that's kind of simple, self-explanatory. I just keep changing it. I don't make things super complicated. Now, if you want to do a really cute, you know, you want to make something from scratch. Here we are again. Let's do create a design. And let's say you want to do an Instagram post. I don't know. You want to shout one of your teamies out on Instagram, right? I usually pick a template because I'm not super creative, but you can start from scratch. It's totally up to you. I kind of just pick one and then I edit it to my liking. So recently, I love this font. Here we go. I just like the fonts. I'm here for the fonts. Okay. I use this one a lot in December. Man, it is really, really just taking forever. Okay. So we can just say, let's do warmer of the month. Right? We could just do that. If it lets me just do They'll probably hear my kids too. Delete this. Put this up top. Let's just say I want to create something very simple for my social media that's mine, okay? Nobody else made it. I made it myself, right? I'm going to go to my uploads. And I already have it in here, but again, go back to your Scentsy workstation, find whatever images you need to find. Do not be intimidated. All you need to do is type in the name. Just type in the name and it'll pop up with images, right? So let's just say I want to do the warmer of the month. Okay, I already saved it. I already went to warmer of the month in our workstation, saved them last month. But I want to make this for my stories. So double click. Come on. See, I had 2 of them. So let's just say I want to do this. This is really cute. And then I want to do the mini warmer. Okay. Again, I did 2 of them. I don't know why. That one looks like it's on top. Okay, and then I want to do the wax bar. And I want to do the room spray. And I want to do the scent circle. All right, so then I could take, now you see how they're all piling up on top of each other? This is how you're going to fix it. So I could do the warmer. I'll put the warmer in the middle. Okay, we'll do everything around the warmer. Warmer goes in the middle. And then I'm going to move this to the side. Just move it away for a minute. I'm going to move this to the side. And let's say I want to do the mini warmer, but I want to make it smaller. We don't need it as big, right? I'm going to put this one right here. And we'll do a Scentsy bar. Let's make it a little bit smaller. We don't need a huge, like a good size. And I'll move this one right here. And then we'll fill it in with the scent circle. Okay, now you see how the scent circle is on top of the wording? And then when I bring it down here, it's going to be on top. I want to push it behind. So double click it, send backwards. And then that sends it behind the first image. If you want it to go behind that warmer, do it again. Send backwards, send to the back. And it goes behind everything. That's not what I want, Courtney. All right. So we're going to shrink this. Again, shrink it. Same thing. I want to make this a little bit smaller because I want to put a QR code in here. I'm going to show you how to do a QR code. Come on, girlfriend. Get your ish together. All right. So put that here. Put this a little bit higher. Because I'm going to do a QR code. I'm going to put this one a little bit higher as well. I might do a QR code down there. And I'll put, see how this is still in front of things? I don't want it. I want it behind. So send to the back. Go behind. That'll work. Now, if you want a QR code, if you want to add a QR code in here, okay? It's like this needs to go, this probably needs to be closer to like off center. Like that. And I could always do, if I wanted to, I could just bring this up here and make it all kind of every which way. It really doesn't matter. All right, so if I want to do a QR code that goes to, let's say I want to go to my Facebook. My VIP page. Or no, I want to go to my Scentsy page, not my VIP. Okay, so I'm going to go, this is my regular page. All right, copy your link wherever you want to go. Doesn't matter. Get out of here. Goodbye. One of the month. All right, so now you're going to go down here to more. Okay, more. You're going to go down here to QR code. And you're going to enter in your URL. Paste. Generate code. And as simple as that, you have a QR code. Okay? This is great because you can literally do this in 5 seconds doing labels. I like to put QR codes on everything. And I could just type in here if I wanted to do add a text. Click a font. I'm so sorry, I'm being so slow, y'all. Click a font. And I could just do something as simple as order here. It doesn't matter. And then I can just up it. Come on. Uppity up. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Order here. Something like that. It's just going to take forever. I don't think my computer's ever worked this slow before. Perfect. Great. Perfect. I don't care. Let's go. All right. And I can also move this, send it to the back, and put it behind. It already is. Okay, cool. Good. All right. Something like that. Very easy, very simple. Now, again, you have to just play around with it. Whatever you guys want to do. There are certain things you cannot do. So, for instance, a lot of the questions that I get are, how do I remove the background? So, if you're going to, so let me go to uploads. And let's just say I want just, okay, look, just a picture of me and the kids, right? Just a picture of me and the family, but I don't want all of this in the background. I can legit go up here to the 3. Where is, hold on, where is that on here? Animate, edit image. Yeah, edit image, background remover. On my phone, it's different. I usually use my phone. But I would click that, and it's going to take away the background on my photo. So this is how a lot of people will, like, literally get the background removed and everything. But I love doing this. Because you can, like, legit put yourself anywhere that you want to. Now this is, see? Oh, it did it good. Look at that. Okay? So if I wanted to, I could totally do an image and get rid of everything else, right? If I wanted to make it, this is how, you know, if you wanted to put a product and then, like, you know, people have those images where they're, like, doing like this and they're smiling, but then they have, like, a wax bar that keeps going in the hand. There's no background behind them. I could take a picture right here and do this and smile. And then I could totally upload it here, delete the background, put one of those wax bars on my hand, and that's how people post stuff like that, okay? So you have to just get creative. It seems like it's taking forever because my computer is going literally so slow and it's making me so angry. I don't know what to tell you guys. I was going to delete those, but I don't have patience right now. I'm about to end this. See? How cool is that? So I could totally make something like this next to the warmer of the month and just make it so personal to me. So again, just kind of play around with it. If you have, I don't know, if you have any kind of label, like okay, for instance, if you have a square label and you're like, all right, Courtney, I have square labels that I'm making and the labels are they're 2x2s. Then you would just go up here, create a design. I'm going to have to be done after this because my computer is way too slow for my liking.